Dead them all accused. Attitude, the light within the shadows, rattle I produce. Currency is time, spend it wise, let that shit. The last ones left. We are the original bastards of the party. You know what I'm saying? If we don't take care of this shit, and nobody will. That's why it's people like me here to keep this shit alive. You know what I'm saying? You took my great-great-granddaddy's GI Bill. Cut that check. That you gave all them white folks them GI Bills. Cut the check. You took our generational wealth away from us. Cut the check. Indigo babies, the worries of the world be trying to drive you crazy. Conspiracy connives till the light stay blazing. Don't ever let the enemy dilute or bury what's your truth and spit it out of you. Don't ever get confused of excellence your proof, and it ain't nothing to refute an irrevocable dispute. Cause you can't love the wicked out the damn, that shit is moot. You know what it is, town biz, right? Yes, indeed. Town business all day.
And we raise the vibration of the planet. We raise the vibration of the planet. They hear our voices. And we're going to get our reparations. And we're going to get a protection bill.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And I got to tell you, I am hyped to bring it in nice and early with the family. We got the fellas in here. Brother Dr. Randy Short, my brother Q, Let's Talk Too. And I'm coming from behind the screensaver tonight for y'all. So Chef C will be live tonight as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a conversation that needed to happen a long time ago. My brother Dr. Randy Short said he's not letting it go on this Fannie Willis. Y'all crashed out all over her. Says she's supposed to be the beacon of hoism, right?
Well, no, she's the dick girl. We went from brick
Right.
girl to dick girl.
Peace to Brother Q. Brother Q, let's talk to. What's happening, baby?
Yes. Neck popping.
Right.
Yes.
Right. You know.
That's so awful. This is so pathetic. Why did I have to wait until I was in my almost 60 to find out that penis wasn't free? I mean, that's, I guess we would call that the clitus doctrine. I always thought that penis was free. She's she's such a feminist. She's reversed the whole economic order. Fanny, does she understand what she's done? You have hoes out here complaining about who pays for the meal, and she's paying 6, 7 figures for penis. This is revolutionary. It's subversive. She's basically a sexuality gangster of the first order. I think she has.
Dr. Short,
She's advanced patriarchy. She's literally offering men genitalic reparations. Who'd have thought? She's like it's like the GI swill. For I'm just completely surprised. I never thought to see a day where a woman was paying for men.
Dr. Short, I might say as she should.
Well, she is a fat girl, and that's one thing I'm very thankful that obesity in women has never completely, although there's so many simps that have propped it up. I'm so very thankful to others for doing a lot to bring this forward. This is just a very phenomenal time that we're living in. Just all kinds of things that are going on. The mayor outside of Chicago, she's buying men. The mayor of New Orleans is buying men. The only one that hasn't bought a man who could pass himself off as a man is Karen Bass. I
Mm,
mean, I mean,
mm.
that forehead. I mean, her eyebrows can touch her hairline. It's so small. It's just okay. All right, let me stop. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to
Brother
keep this.
Q, what's on your mind, man? Good to have you back in here. I see Twizzle done stepped in the building. You understand? But Brother Q, what's on your mind, man?
This may not be the show for all these bone smuggling, pillow biting dudes who be in the yes crowd in the comments talking about y'all hate women, you do this,
Well,
all
tell
the
them
stuff that guys be going on.
maybe we don't like women, but we'd like to.
Right.
Tell him you don't like women at all. Consider the source. I mean, the person that sees semen as a condiment isn't anybody
Oh,
I would go to for advice on anything, especially not food, Chef C, or women. So, yes, that's what I have to
In
say.
short, I'm nominating Fannie Willis as the poster child of Black Girl Tragic.
Well, she's a Harriet Tubman of Black Girl Tragic, and she could have screwed a whole lot more had she
Had they
had.
known.
If Harriet Tubman could have got more free had they known. She could have bought a lot more penis had they known it was for sale.
Dr. Short. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Chef? What's up, Q? Dr. Short, what her whole thing was, she's on 100% feminist bullshit. Because her whole mindset was she doing the same thing that a man can do. That's why she was paying. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, but I like that at first.
Being on that level, she called herself being on the level as a man, so she could do what men do. So since men make it rain, she gonna make it rain as well. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to make it like a power move for women, and you keep saying she's saying that. Go ahead, Doc.
Well, that sounds like equality. In comparison to that woman that looks like Rasputin's Revenge on TikTok, that Chef C sent me thing on there. The woman that's complaining about why did she get married? You got married because you're too ugly to work in an office.
the hungry hippo chick, right?
I mean, she looks like Rasputin.
Look at them
I mean,
cheeks.
that looks like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's trying to make a comeback.
Then they get mad when nobody want to holler at them.
You know what that proves, though? That proves that a nigga will clap any cheeks. It don't even matter what it look like. Cheeks are getting clapped. So, ladies, if anything, there's hope for you. Any type of chick, any size, somebody will clap your cheeks. Look at how round that face is. Look at what's going on here. You're not
You can tell what type she is. You can just look at her and tell.
Well, you know what she looks like to me? Like a blowfish. A blowfish was a model in a wig store. She could be a puffer fish. I hope she doesn't have enough poison. If you kissed her, you got a hickey, you'd end up dead.
Check it out, though. Those are the angry black women right there for the simple fact they the main ones talking about there's no good men out here because of how they look. You got to understand there's somebody from everybody. Like I said, she's a plus-size princess, so she got to go get her little skinny bony nigga. He'll love her to death, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
But at the same time, too, don't shit on everybody else because you having bad luck trying to score somebody. You know what I mean? As they say, she wants a high-value man, and she'll be lucky if she can get a high-value bone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that gentleman looks like a seal from SeaWorld. The shape of his head, that dent in the middle of it, like someone had like handlebars pressed down his head when he was a baby or something. They tried to use his head as like a bicycle, leads thing. Your handlebars. What's that thing? Come on, you know about it, Quentin. There's a part of the front wheel of the bike, and you have the handlebars. The old bikes, you know what I'm talking about. Look like someone.
Talking about the forks.
Yes, it looks like someone forced the handlebars down on his head and made a dent in it. Uh, so that's what I was thinking about. So, that special ed shaped head that he had was just, Someone should pay
Hey,
him to sleep with someone. And you heard his wife was cheating on him. I mean, probably because they couldn't get on. She's so busy laughing at his head when it's between the legs. Probably, bust out laughing and say, you know
He
what?
took down the big fish.
Right, right.
He took down the big fish. He took down the tuna.
That's not a tuna. That's a orca.
hey, hey, he got a wicked tuna. You know what I'm saying? He got a fish.
They came out with more receipts this weekend.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
Morocco.
Crazy.
So the TikTok girl, she telling her life all on TikTok.
Well, at least it can fit on there versus her going to a clothing store.
Right.
It's the only place big enough for her to do something.
Look, going to a clothing store is just like going to a confessional. It's gonna make her mad just so she go in there and
It's
find shit her size. She gonna
it's
keep yelling at. You know what I'm saying?
well, no, it's not like a confessional. It would be more like an architectural firm trying to make something that's never been done before. You know, they don't have a interplanetary dress size. Okay, so you come in there and what's your size, and you say galaxy, and people are like, this isn't NASA. This isn't NASA. I'm just saying. And so,
Hey man, hey,
She went to the
hey.
special section of Ashley Stewart.
She gotta go to old school. She gotta go to old school Lane Bryant. You know
Ash,
what I'm saying?
you mean insane, Bryant? That look,
Woman Mills. I don't know,
look,
man. Listen,
and
I would say this, gentlemen. I want to get into the program for today.
yes,
So here's what we've
Yes,
been
indeed.
watching.
Yes, indeed.
Here's what we've been watching. We've been watching the trial with your girl Fanny Clitis, and you know, it ain't easy being sleazy. You understand? And for the longest, I've been seeing folks come around and they saying, "Oh, you know, Fanny really handled herself like a real black excellent woman."
what's excellent? I mean, being able to go to what?
Niggas ain't been excellent in decades.
What?
This is the truth of the matter.
Well,
All this black excellent bullshit and the first nigga that and first nigga this, it's just been a bunch of bullshit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And now you got this whore. She's a whore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's been running around busting it open, you know, paying for pipe. You understand?
Well, at least she
We
gets
gotta
the
be,
tune. At
listen,
least she gets to call the tune.
you know, and I gotta say, man, you know, honestly, I'm waiting to see the first women that come out and say, you know what, nah, we don't really rock with Fanny like that. She's a hoe. Because again, recently they found the true facts, ladies and gentlemen. They found the facts. Fanny been out there busting it open. She got over 20,000 correspondence with the good old retired judge, their attorney. And it was simply they was fucking before she even gave him the 650,000. She was already busting it down.
Let me ask you a question, Chef.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that Fannie Willis would be a person able to get a franchise off of selling X-rated pancake mix?
Listen, I believe there is a Fanny sex tape somewhere.
They said she was an ex-stripper.
It would have to be a wide screen.
It'd be a good one. Doc, she don't have a neck. You know what I mean? So you don't need a wide screen. You need to spread it out. She don't have no neck. Like somebody just smashed her ass down like an old school potato man.
Or
I guarantee.
Or like an air pump, for a bicycle pump. Okay.
I can guarantee you that Fanny, because she's so,
Awful.
narcissistic.
Yes.
She's narcissistic as hell. Women are running around here like this is a W. No, this is a full L.
It is a W if it's for whore.
Hold on, gentlemen, before I go too far, we have the wolf himself, Brother Lone Wolf Juan J. Johnson, joining us for the cook-up today. And we didn't really get into this thing just yet. So I'm glad the brother is tapping in, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Juan J. Johnson. Brother Juan, what's happening with you, Brother Juan?
Can you hear me?
In the building.
It is good to be in the house. Looking forward to an amazing conversation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's cook. Let's cook.
Well, I gotta say this. Hold on. I think we got a few. I think it's gonna be a packed studio in this motherfucker today. Hold on. Oh, that's Twiz. Your joint is acting up. Let me go ahead and drop.
And Fanny's joint was acting up.
Yes, sir. I hear you now.
Fanny's joint was acting up. That's how we got into this situation.
So yeah, what it is, it's like what I mean. So shut up and back. You know what I say? I say, you know how the old phrase say, power is corruptive. Women can't handle power.
It isn't about handling it, but they can consume it. Women can consume power.
Right. I want to share a screen real quick, and I'm gonna get a little help from the Black Billionaire here. Black Millionaire. Shout out to everybody that's in our chat right now. Peace to the family, everybody that's tapping in. I'm gonna share a screen real quick. I want to share something with y'all. The fellas is on deck today. Everybody out in full throttle today. Nobody's hiding behind them things today. And this was one of the ones, gentlemen. I said, you know what? The avatar ain't gonna cut it tonight. It ain't gonna cut it tonight. So let me pull this up for y'all real quick. I'm gonna share this to the screen. And I really want to see what the ladies gonna say about this. Now we got a little help from Black Billionaire, right? Black Billionaire says, hold on, let me see if we can screen here. Bombshell report of phone and locations claim that the ATL DA, Fannie Willis, and lead prosecutor exchanged 12,000 messages and spent the night 35 times in 11 months before she hired him for $650,000 to prosecute Trump. They testified under oath, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Maury Povich, the lie detector, determined that, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you. We're going to take 5 minutes.
It is a lie.
That's all I can say. Right? The lie detector test determined.
It is a lie.
You understand, gentlemen? it's one of them situations. You know,
well, can I add something?
Yes,
to another person that's been around like a tire? Donald Trump, it's just 7:30. The polls just closed. Donald Trump defeated Nikki Haley in South Carolina.
I love it. Catch that L.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
She can't win. She's just trying to get cash right now. You know
well,
what I'm saying? Ever since she was getting those major donors,
yeah, well,
she's just trying to get a cash grab right now.
She can buy a new dot.
Oh, that's Nikki Haley. That's not Nimrata. Only Nimrata wears the dots. Nikki Haley, she's the white woman who drink wine and have thin lips. You know what I'm saying?
She's got thin everything, including morals.
Nimnut. Peace to everybody that's tapping in. Make sure you like, share,
well, I call her Nookie Haley.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're new to the platform, let me know in the chat where you're tapping in from. Let us know on our platforms where you are tapping in from if you're new. And if you haven't already subscribed to each of these platforms you're seeing here, we got the Lone Wolf himself. Go ahead and subscribe to the Lone Wolf Firearms platform. Angry Black Man's Book Club platform, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to that. And we got Let's Talk to my brother Q. Go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube platform as well. And then we got our honorary Twizzle, my Nizzle from the West Coast tapping in with us. Go ahead and holler at my man at the end of the show. But ladies and gentlemen, somebody got to talk to me about Fanny. Fanny was supposed to be the strong, independent black woman beacon for all of you loudmouth out there. All your loudmouth. She was doing the right thing. They trying to hold a black woman down. Well, Fanny lied to y'all. Fanny lied because she had to go pay for some beans. Okay? So what y'all who's gonna holler at Fanny now? I mean, I hear that y'all, they're telling me that, black women over there run the show in Atlanta. Okay? I mean, well, black folks, quote unquote. It's the real Wakanda, quote unquote, in Atlanta.
You mean
Okay.
Wakanda?
Right. Who gonna holler at her?
Bill
So I
Cosby.
just, and see, listen. Now that has come out that Fanny lied to y'all straight in your face on national television, are you still holding her up as a fucking beacon for black American people? Or are you gonna give her that Judge Greg Mathis action and say that she out here making the black community look bad? I would say that's the latter. Brother Juan, now that you have this news, Brother Juan J. Johnson, sir, the lone wolf. Now that we find that she was doing a little bust down before she got down, sir, what say you? Is she still a great representative? I didn't go say that. Brother Juan, how do you think the black American woman should respond to this recent events coming out here, this evidence being presented to us? Fanny lied to the country.
Well, I think we already hit a response. I think the silence from the black female contingency is deafening. They're not saying nothing. I mean, you don't see no outroar from black women.
Come on.
You got more black women on board with that inappropriate behavior. So we've already heard their response. Again, brother, when I tell you that we're going to have to step over some of these carcasses, I mean that.
Brother, with the wolf standing on the carcass, step under that's it, standing on the carcass, 10 toes down on the dead carcass. Okay? Listen,
Yeah, because again, there's no, if anybody who saw that hearing, because we had no time for it to resonate, we had no time for it to marinate, and they still are siding with that inappropriate, non-decorum, black girl tragic. Okay?
I like the way you say that.
And as black men, I mean, that behavior is going to shine a light on all of us. That was a global hearing. It wasn't no national. This was the woman who was supposed to take down Trump, and everybody in the world's eyes was on black girl trafficking. And it surfaced. The results are in. So shame on the sister. All the sisters who are still supporting this inappropriate behavior, you need to be dealt with immediately.
well, and this is, the saying goes, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. The saying goes, silence is complicit. And ladies, you ain't loud enough for the patriarchies. You ain't loud enough for us. We're not hearing a decent level of outrage. Okay? Y'all run down on passport bros and talk about they going over there to pay for coochie. Well, Fanny stayed over here and paid for pipe. She paid for the eggplant. Where is the outrage for low budget eggplant? Well, I can't call it low budget because she paid $650,000 for the eggplant. Okay, $650,000. That's not
Cash.
Right.
Cash.
You understand me?
And it's probably in small bills like he is.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out. Listen, Fanny And you got to think to yourself. Let's keep in mind, Fannie has, you know, she ran on the fact that previous successors, well, previous people in her position were having sex with the employees.
It's called
Okay,
fringe benefits.
I seen that. I seen that video. I seen that.
right,
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Check this
right.
out,
No,
Marshall.
what
Going
she
ahead,
meant was
gagging, and then
she wasn't going to be on top when she did it.
She is a little meatball, so she probably like to get rolled over and everything. You know her. Shit. Little
Well,
no neck fucker. Each time you see it, she like this. But have the audacity to have the attitude. But what gives me, and I don't hear nobody talking about it, somebody please tell me who did her hair. Do you see the little streak right here? Do you see her? She looks so low budget. I ain't seen hood rats look better than her. And you call me this, you mean to tell me this is the Fulton County DA and she represents all of that part of Georgia and she's up here looking like a fucking beauty supply hood rat with Pro Style Gel beauty supply slippers on? Hey,
well,
that's
maybe
the best Atlanta got to offer. If that's the best Atlanta got to offer, I think I'm gonna stay my ass in California.
well, maybe she got a. Maybe that's because she had a quickie before she came into court.
oh, hey, right, hey, that's a quickie outfit right there. That's one of them slip-ons, and everybody
And
said she
slip
put it on
outs.
backwards. They said she put it on backwards when she came
Dude,
out.
she looks so low budget, bro. She looks so low budget. Like, come on now, you just spent $650,000 on some tallywhacker. You mean to tell me you can't find somebody that could do your hair? You supposed to be getting Hollywood people who be doing videos and shit like that. You mean to tell me you can't find nobody to touch up give you little bangs to cover up that little big ass forehead? Not only that, give you some proper lashes that look like some kinds that you ain't got from the fucking liquor store. Come on now, she could do better than that, And if black women are championing this shit, we already know who champion this shit. The independent hood rats that got 2 dogs at home. You know what I'm saying? They make over $100,000 a year, but they lonelier than a motherfucking street light in the middle of the night. You understand?
Yes.
Right, brother Q. Yes, girl, you did that. All of that bullshit. Like, get out of here, brother Q. Listen, is this a reflection of the Black American community?
I know we addressed it a little bit last week, and then each day you get more and more information. And I'm gonna take the approach that our brother Lone Wolf says. This has so many legal ramifications because the whole DA office is under scrutiny because of her impriorities.
Well,
So,
I like the first syllable of that word.
Those of us who are pro-law, those of us who are anti-law, every case is going to be looked at with a fine-tooth comb. So,
Hell of her case is going to start getting tossed
trust
out.
me, we've seen this movie before.
Mm-hmm.
When the Democratic Party is done with her, she will be doing the perp walk for something.
She may even come over to Fox and be a Trump supporter.
I doubt you know what I doubt she do? I think she gonna go back up and down on that pole. That's what I think she gonna go do. She's from Atlanta. She still got a little youth back to her. Hey, DrRandyShort, she gonna get her OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, this is behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully, even if we want to say that she did nothing wrong, in the workplace, if that's what you choose to do, you're supposed to, excuse the expression, fuck up, not fuck down.
Hold on.
Q is 100% correct.
Yeah.
My dad always told me, you never cheat on your woman with a woman that's not worth you losing your woman for. You know what I'm saying? So if she's sitting here going with she's sitting here going with a low budget district attorney, she's supposed to be going for governors, She's supposed to be going for presidential candidates. She's supposed to be going motherfuckers who's going to pay the trip for her. And then on her level, it shouldn't be about money. That's how you know she's still low budget. Because when you in that position, you in a position of power. And you in a position like that, you get kickbacks. You know what I mean? You get kick-ups. You know what I'm saying? She's not playing the game. Like, she too busy on that DrRandyShort, what you say? She too busy on that feminist, no-neck, high-power shit to where she thinking that just because she's in that position, she can talk to people however she want, she can act however she want, and her word is law. But she's fucked up right now because she's in that seat. So all the people who she put in that seat, karma's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I hope she can handle that shit because it's hard and she don't have no mercy for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking donations for anybody that want to eat off this fanny pack. After the case is over, we can get the transcripts under the Freedom of Information Act, and we could just get a laugh after all this.
Oh my God!
All
man,
this stuff that's being said, all the stuff that's used as evidence, is open for anybody to view. It's anybody that want to defend her. You're gonna have those receipts if you're gonna defend her, but you can't defend this.
You're gonna have to have them, and that's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the stage of pay to play with some balls, and that's what she's doing. You, and that's not for the men out here. This is for you ladies. I see you ladies going overseas, getting lathered up. I see y'all going over there, but then you want to yell at, scream passport bro bullshit. I see you got all type of cocoa butter and all type of bullshit getting aloe vera getting rubbed all up down your stink butt.
Yeah, we know what them girl trips is. Yeah.
Top dollar.
We know what them girl trips is.
They paying top dollar for a crackhead to rub them down.
from a third world country. Third world country. Who probably don't even got clean water. Who probably didn't even bathe that day. Who probably didn't even wash his fucking fingernails. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh finger out his asshole, and he go ahead and lather her up and rub her down. And she thinks she getting treated like a queen. Talk about, yeah, girl. All these Stella got her groove back cheating females. Y'all down bad this year. It's a bad year for all of y'all. And you can't even count on the proper representation anymore. Fanny told you, you know what, listen, it ain't tricking if you got it.
That's that Atlanta behavior. No disrespect to Atlanta, but that is California.
Yes.
Is it okay if
I can't pay for nothing I don't possess? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, do you get a refund if you're not satisfied?
Is it okay if you don't respect Atlanta?
Listen, don't they got the massage parlor Jones out there in Atlanta? I've been hearing about all this Wakanda forever shit.
Yes,
right.
Queen. Push through, Queen. Yes.
Right, Queen. Right, yes. Queen. Queen, you got it, Queen. You told him, sis. Sis, you strong and independent, sis. Alright. Now y'all both about to go there. Now you're both about to go there. Huh? Came in there wagging those papers, literally came in there wagging them papers. Look at this shit.
It is a lie.
Wagging them papers, family.
And she said her father told her, always go 50-50 with a man. So all you women that say y'all never go 50-50, which is Dutch, Fanny to put a hole in y'all holes, game. Yes, Queen, push through. Yes.
Hey, Q, I look at it like this, Q. Whoever invite who out is responsible for the bill. That's how I look at it. If you invite me out, you want to take me somewhere, hey, that's what it is. For real. The bill should go on whoever invite whoever out. Like, if I call a female, be like, hey, what you doing? Nothing, all right, I'm finna come get you. You coming with me. It's all on me. And it'd be rude for me to expect her to pay for anything because I stopped her from what she was doing. I took her off her hump and I changed her game. So everything should be on me. You know what I mean? That's just like her, like how I'm on the broadcast right now with y'all. If somebody call me like, hey, T, you know, let's go to dinner. If she not covering it, I'm not gonna leave this broadcast for that. Fuck you. You know what I mean? That's called common courtesy. Like you said, Dutch, that's common courtesy. That's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a woman's world nowadays, so chivalry is out the fucking window. You know what I mean? Y'all supposed to be making all this money. Y'all got that power. So wait, what's the fucking, hey, going out nowadays is like damn near $100 to $150. What's that? You know what I mean? I don't have no problem covering the bill. Can you? You know, shit, if you can't, then sit your ass down, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Go for the motherfucking road. If not, you know what I mean? You pay the motherfucking bill. And you gonna let me sit on this broadcast with the men talking men shit, talking how men supposed to talk. And you gonna wait. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Nah, listen. The problem I have with today's females is demanding that a man take care of them, and they haven't even had the conversation about marriage or nothing. A lot of chicks out here are fucking hobo. They hobos. We gonna stop playing. You a bunch of hobos. You got chicks going on dates every day of the week because they can't afford to buy themselves a motherfucking turkey and cheese sandwich.
You know what, Chef? I disagree. You know what they are? I give them a little credit. I call them Ronins. They're masterless. You know what I mean? They got everything, but yet they don't want to listen. They don't want to go along with the program or follow instructions. You know, I used to have a lot of women get pissed at me when I said I want a friend. And they don't understand when a man say he want a friend, that means he want a woman that he can social and be and vibe with on any level. You know, if I could just take you out, just only kick it with you and slam bam, thank you, ma'am, you have no value to me. But yeah, if we can go out and we can network, socialize, and be productive, you know what I'm saying? Like I can with my friends, that's the most valuable woman in the world. And that's something that these women need to learn how to do. They need to learn how to be a man's friend instead of trying to be his fucking bedmate. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to be his bed wench, because half of them think they can conquer the world with Gucci anyway.
Most,
You know what I'm saying?
most of the mothers told them don't come home with a wet ass.
Yeah.
So they don't even try to get a husband. They say, you know what? I'm going with some perks instead of trying to give me a good, nice guy and we grow together.
Well, you gotta see. This is what I'm getting at with it, and you know what? I'm not even on the dating scene no more. I know some of the fellas in here, they still available. You know what I mean? But I'm not on the scene no more. And I know for a fact, like, you know, when I was out there, these chicks wanted you to be a provider. You not even their man. They talk about you provide. You need to provide for me. What the fuck? Well, hold on. And then either you got a chick who's talking about provide for me, or you got a chick who's saying, I'm going to pay for everything, and she wants you to be her son husband. She want to son you like your little boy.
They want you to be a kitchen bitch.
Yeah, yo, come on, man. This is the environment that we're in right now, okay? And you know what? Listen. They got some slim pickings too. I can't even lay it all on the breezies. You know, they got some slim pickings because a lot of niggas is going couch to couch out here. Right? A lot of niggas is couch to couching and they ain't bringing no real substance to the situation. However, we gonna stop acting like the only people who ever pay for anything is dudes. Nah, the jig is up, females. Y'all paying for lather and eggplants. Holla at Fanny. Fanny said, and don't be cheap about it either. If you're not putting 6 figures on your tab, you're not gonna get the better end of the stick, so to speak. You're not gonna get the real deal that you're looking for. So what we are facing as gentlemen, we're facing a situation where we cannot go ahead and be paid. I need dudes to stop paying bills. Who was that group out here talking about, can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my, who's that, TLC?
Destiny's Child.
Destiny Child. Destiny Child, let's be clear. Beyonce told niggas that, told folks that they don't need to get married and all this shit while she's a whole married woman. What was that song she came out with talking about? Got y'all out here single than the motherfucker, sad and it's cold outside. When it's raining, when there's snow out there, you know you don't want to go outside and clean the snow off. It's been 0 degrees a couple days here on the East Coast. And shorty, I know you didn't want to go outside and be chipping ice. I know you didn't want to go ahead and preheat that vehicle if you ain't got the self-starter. Okay? Listen, we're going to have to... Go ahead, come in the queue. Go ahead.
Could Dr. Short get the music playing? Because we got to give a moment of silence for Kevin Samuels.
Oh, yeah. The gracious... peace to the family, peace to everybody tapping in. We got to get the moment of silence going. Brother Dr. Short, do you have the chumbo? Do you have your libations ready to go? It is necessary.
It's just a spiritual libation today, sir. But all we can say is, may Kevin Samuels be a guide over us, whether we're together or apart.
Praise him.
His truth is in our heart. Kevin.
Someone is echoed, y'all. I'm not sure who it could be. If you got an echo, there you go. Okay, yeah, that was you, brother Juan. Good looking out. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hearing a bunch of homosexual females out here, and when I say homosexual, I want y'all to know that I'm referring to this chick right here. Okay?
Oh my God.
I got.
That's a woman. I thought that was a blowfish.
Loose cheeks sink chips, not loose lips. Loose cheeks sink chips. And when you got 5 chins, when you got 5 on your chin, it's a problem. However, again, somebody was blowing that wide back out. Somebody was blowing that back out, gentlemen. Okay? But I'm not gonna go there. We're gonna finish up Fanny Clitis a little bit here, and then we're gonna go into this chick right here that's taking over the whole nation right now. I mean, this chick right here got sponsorships. Okay, she's got brand deals, all type of shit, kicking her ex-husband's back in. Okay, and these are the new mercenaries. I just want to be clear about that. These are the mercenaries that nobody talks about. Wide backs, bad wigs, and triple chins out here.
Plus size princesses.
Damn.
Plus size princesses.
Yeah, right. The turtle.
Plus size women who think everything is entitled to them.
Peace to Sister DW. DW says she's still hearing echoes. Let me see who that could possibly be. Someone is in the Matrix. Shout out to Sister DW. Let me.
It may be me. It may be me. I'll drop down and come back.
All right, let's see what's happening here. DW, let me know if we still hear the echoes. Brother Lone Wolf, let me know in the chat. Everybody, let me know if we still hearing echoes. I think we should be good. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is the girl that's sweeping the country. All right?
Well, I mean, she's sweeping it how?
Hold up. Brother Short, let me see. I think it could be you. Let me check something. Do you hear echoes now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good.
It could be my end. Let me see what's happening.
Dr. Short, I had to go get me some more libation, man. My apologies.
Peace to Sister Quiet Scales. Peace to Sister Quiet Scales.
Yeah, peace to Sister Quiet Scales. She is.
Let me bring this big chick off the screen. She taking up most of my screen.
She eating it up.
Well,
let me bring it to,
you know what?
Bring it to her.
She could be a screensaver on a jumbotron.
Hey, listen here. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next John. Let's go to the big chick again, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. This is sweeping the country. Okay, I'm gonna stop this screen right here. Let's stop that.
You said she's eating the country?
You couldn't tell me otherwise. You couldn't tell me otherwise. This chick right here is tearing the flow down. But hold on, before we go to her, we got a quick intermission. We got to have our 5 seconds. I didn't hear the tambourine. Brother
Oh,
Dr.
wait
Short,
a minute. It's right
we
here.
need that. We got to give 5 for Kevin himself. All right, let's take that 5, gentlemen. In the name of the great one. Kevin.
Kevin.
Now we have resurrected and on to
That's right.
next atrocity, this big behemoth one here, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
thought you just took her down, bro. You gonna put her right back up?
We gotta tap into this one now. We got
You know
to tap
what?
into
We
this.
could do a diversity equity, and inclusion Moby Dick film with her as the star.
Hey, she do look like a hunter. Hey, she do look like a hunter. You know what I mean? Hey, it look like she's a mean eater. And let's just say a good kisser. You know what I mean?
Well, no, but you know, if she ever is homeless, I'm certain SeaWorld could accommodate her.
I thought they banned orca exhibits.
That's crazy. Gentlemen, I'm going to share this. I want to read something off to you. I don't think it's me now, but I'm going to read something off to you. Now, this is an article by Rolling Stone, okay? Rolling Stone did a big article on this chick, big things for big chicks. And she's sweeping the country, going crazy with it. Everybody loving her. So,
who is she?
Well, this is...
You mean you should say who are they?
I'm gonna reverse it. What is that?
Who are they?
Let me give, you know what? I'm not even going to read it. I'm going to share the screen with y'all. Let me do something for y'all. Let me get a gentleman what they need here. Let's do what we got to do. Give y'all what y'all want. Who is she? All right? So we're going to pull this up. Let me go ahead and pause it real fast. I got this is a wide one for y'all. So I'm going to need y'all to bear with me. This is a wide situation. All right? Let's go ahead and share the screen. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
Treat us like we're white.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Bring it on down to the big chick. Here we go. Watch out for the big girls. Okay. Now, fair use by the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for learning purposes, educational purposes. Shout out to my sister DW in the chat, Quiet Scales, all of our supporters, all our new subscribers. Peace to y'all. Now, this is the chick right here.
Pete,
and she came out with a
Charles, this is on their next
series,
on their next channel. I'm just streaming.
Of recording her past
on their
experiences
necks.
With
if you want to see it, what they're doing on their necks.
And what you're going to see here in this little docu-series of the Hungry Hippo, she's going to talk about the beginning of this quote-unquote a marriage that was filled with a lot of deceit, etc. But I just find it so interesting here. I kind of digress, but I find it interesting that women like this come out and they get all the type. Come out with a little docu-series talk about why the fuck did I get married, when she told me that if we got married, she was gonna give me as much sex as I want, and then as soon as I married her, she closed the legs up. Ain't nobody gonna take
on
that
their necks.
Okay.
ONTHEIR of the EIR necks NECKS on their necks.
Hercules and clapping their fingers for this chick right here. It's wild, but let's go ahead and play it.
We all know why you're here. You're here for part of the new series that I am calling Who the Fuck Did I Marry? I'm going to create this playlist series, and I'm going to tell the story of how I met, dated, married, and divorced a real pathological liar. This is my introduction / disclaimer video. First and foremost, I'm going to be truthful, even if it makes me look bad. I'm going to be honest.
You already look bad here, dear.
Way too bad. Way too bad.
I knew y'all wanted to get on her real quick. But hold on, it's the hair, gentlemen. It's the hair. And there's somebody married this.
I ain't even getting on that. I ain't even getting on the presentation.
Twiz,
the whole act.
Twiz, you blowing this back out? You blowing that back out, Twiz?
little Tony wouldn't even get erected for that, man.
Well,
He'd be like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Nigga,
I
shit, he running like a turtle.
I
Hey,
think
he running like a turtle.
the husband that she must have had must have been a dietitian. Her husband was
Oh, let me
probably a
tell you.
dietitian.
Oh. But you know, let's listen to the rest of this, y'all. Listen, and she going. Listen, this stuff I'm talking about. We got 20,000 views. I mean, 20 million views on this chick here. But let's go.
To anyone that was involved. I'm not going to use people's real names because I don't have their permission to do so, and this does not want any sort of
I'd like to
litigation.
have permission to know how much she weighs.
I will tell you off the top, I have a sense of humor and I have sarcasm. So things that you see me laughing at, none of this is funny.
It's probably
In
skinny
order to get
people.
through it, I have to laugh. If I cry, I cry. I'm human. I'm a woman. This was traumatic.
You're two women.
I'm going to do the best I can to upload as much of the story as I can. Because I know people get so annoyed with the follow for part 4. Follow me for part 17. I'm just going to do the best I can to keep uploading the videos each at a time. I'm going to go in order from the time we met.
She's so full of drama. She's crying for attention.
I got our divorce decree in the mail.
Just like a plus size princess.
So that is a lot of time to cover. Please give me the grace to just get it out. It may not be all in one day. It may not be all in 2 days. But what I can tell you is, even if you don't necessarily see a video, I'm probably recording it and then I will upload it into the playlist.
All right, lady, come on.
So that way when people jump into the series, they, everything I'm going to tell you can be verified. There whatsoever with...
Come on, booger. Hurry up, booger.
No contact. I cannot stress that enough because I feel
I could see the cholesterol sliding off of her.
No. I ain't seen him. I ain't heard from him. I don't want to hear from him. And I will tell the entire story up until the last time I did hear from him and what happened.
Oh God.
Yeah. This is my story. So I am just a regular woman.
You're not regular.
How many times she saying she gonna get to the story? God damn it, woman! You talking about dancing around the subject?
You're not regular.
Come on, Bertha.
Oh man, she getting drawn out. Just
Man, drama filled, man. She about to start getting emotional and shit. You know, man.
Hand her a cookie. Give her something to eat. Feed her so she can calm down.
Nah, I think, you know what, give her some buffalo wings. Give her some chicken. She'll calm down real quick. Give her some chicken and a glass of wine, she'll be fine.
She might see buffalo wings as cannibalism.
No, what Jessica Simpson say? Oh, I don't eat buffalo. That's how she probably see it.
Let's play some more of this. Let's see.
A one. And I do think most people have never came in contact with a pathological liar. We typically come in contact with like a compulsive liar. It is not the same. A pathological liar has no reason for why they lie.
Mm-hmm.
And the lies that they make up, there's no limit to the lie. I was once a psychology major in undergrad.
That's always the craziest ass women are psychology majors.
That he was a pathological liar. He was a narcissist. And yes, there was a mental, in my opinion, mental.
Why would a narcissist get with her?
Pathological lying part, absolutely. So I wanted
Chef, Chef. Let's break this down some.
What it is, Twiz.
Let's break this down some. When you
I
just
mean,
listen,
we didn't get into. Hold on.
I can know where. Just hearing that, I can know where she's going.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I'm
don't
saying?
spoil it for you. Can hear it. I got
Go
to
ahead,
spoil
go
it for
ahead.
everybody else.
Go ahead.
Spoil it.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
We in production.
Oh my God.
Well, there's no way this happened. everything you're going to hear me say actually did happen. I never thought I was going to be in some sort of Lifetime movie, but I was. So I will read the comments as best I can. Like I said, I think if you allow me to tell the whole story, things will be answered.
All right, lady, you're doing a lot of huffing and breathing hard, and you fucking my vibe up. Let me go to. All right, let's go to the real part one. Thank God.
Please excuse the hair, but here is part one.
Please,
She
please,
really looks like a hungry hippo.
excuse me, please, please pardon the cellulite. That's what we've got to forgive. God, I mean,
This shit is crazy.
I mean, man, she's so huge. It's making me fall asleep, feeling sorry for whoever had.
She
You know,
about to give you what you need.
you know
She
what?
about to
I'm
give you-
just thinking on top of spaghetti, all covered with sleeves. I found my poor meatball when a fat girl sneezed.
I ain't heard that in years,
She
man.
rolled off the table and onto the floor.
I can't take no
She
more.
went to a cake party and she was a whole. Look, no, man, come on. Let's move on. I mean, I want to live in a world.
Hold on.
I don't want to live in a world
Now,
with.
let's get to the-
I don't want to live in a world with morbidly obese people.
With the old school meatball song. Man, I ain't heard
She
that
was a
since
meatball.
Charlie
Look
Brown,
at her.
Let's get the joy here. Let's go. Boom.
So I met my ex-husband around March 4th of 2020. We met on Facebook dating site, and we also matched on Hinge.
Wait. Did she put her real picture up there?
He was on.
I don't think that he dated her. Look, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a
All this
lie.
got took off. All this got trimmed in. He done probably made it looking like she had cleavage. Had some false gloss.
Oh, let me
on.
tell
know
you
what I'm
something. A woman her size tried to pick me up. She had her face. There was a tree with a trunk that was split that went up like a V, and she had her face in the middle of the two trunks to hide her body. They just want you to see. These people hid. She hid her face. She didn't want you to see what she looked like. Now it's interesting. These same women want you to have a belly that looks like you're an Olympic swimmer, and they've got a Mexican step pyramid tummy. You could walk up that thing, man. It's no.
Ask me, do I care about what they think? Women tell me they like the belly nowadays. They don't like the more cut up. They say the cut up niggas is sausage fats. The cut up niggas like the same thing they like. You know what I mean? Women like fat men.
Well, hold on. No, women don't like fat men. At least the one thing, the punks that keep themselves in shape know that men don't like fat. Meaning that the fat ladies are deliberately not giving the men what they want. I mean, that's rebellion. When a woman doesn't keep herself up, it means she doesn't care about her man. And forgive me, I'm falling asleep, y'all. I can't stay awake. It's distressing. This reminds me of when you see beach whales on, the news. And, somebody's got to help them. It's not me.
Hey, I don't got a heavy lifter or a home. You know what I mean?
Let's resume, gentlemen.
It was on both under two different names. So one was his actual name, and the other one was a variation, like a nickname that he called himself. Different pictures. So it was a running joke between us. Oh, you ain't even recognize that.
Well, she's a joke that can't run.
Please, for two different names. So one was his actual name, and the other one was a variation, like a nickname that he called himself. Different pictures. So it was a running joke between us. Oh, you ain't even recognize that you had matched with me on Hinge. No, I didn't. And also that should have been a red flag. By the way, you will notice in this story, I called it the United Nations of red flags. It is so many red flags that, I mean, you would have thought I was colorblind because I ignored all of them. So,
No, the
anyway,
red flags reminded her
back
of
to the story.
pasta
We met
sauce.
around March 4th. We exchanged phone numbers. He called me and we talked on the phone for the first time. In the first phone call, he told me that he had just moved to Georgia from California, from San Diego. His job had transferred him because he was being transferred in as the new regional manager for a major condiment company that is based here in Georgia.
It would be a food
Say no more.
company that he hooked up
And
with
so,
her. So just saying, damn. She probably got a lot of free samples off of him and thought it was love.
It was love at first bite. I'm gonna tell you,
Mm-hmm.
man. You know, she had to get her snack on. She
Yeah.
had to get them snacks. Oh man,
I
let's
bet you
praise
she
the
was
Lord.
checking his pockets and stuff after work.
we
Mm-mm.
also talked about his childhood. He told me he grew up in Philly. He's from Philly. Both of his parents were deceased. This is the first phone call. Both of his parents were deceased. His father was a Philadelphia police officer. His mom was a teacher. He also told me he briefly lived in Augusta with his family. He had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. He also had 2 half-brothers on his dad's side. First phone call. So I'm just giving you guys the backstory. This was the first phone call we had. So we talked about family. We talked about friends. We talked about our jobs. At the time, I was working at Georgia State Patrol. And he knew this, and he just thought that was like, wow.
Oh
Oh,
God!
hold on,
I
gentlemen.
thought she was a
Y'all heard? Where my brother
hydroelectric.
Juan at?
Wait a
You
minute.
heard that? Y'all
Wait.
heard
Wait a
that?
minute. No. Wait. I thought she was a hydroelectric dam. But just I mean, that's just a patrol person. Okay, how is she going to pursue a criminal?
But not
What?
only that,
And can you imagine
how
her
is she going
rolling?
to just tell anybody? You can't tell anybody that you were in law enforcement. That's not going to fly, especially with black men. First
Oh,
thing black men gonna be like, God damn, he gonna shake her because 9 times out of 10 he got something going on.
but wait a minute. If she's
Wow.
in law enforcement, she's the kind of one that looks like she screws the prisoners. Man, be taking chicken in her coochie to them and selling it to them.
Oh, come on.
I don't believe any of this. This is making me sleepy. Just having to
Well,
see anybody this unattractive. This is punishment. I
brother
mean,
Juan, I
It's
gotta
the
talk.
audacity though, Chef. It's
I
the
gotta talk to
audacity.
the. I gotta talk to the wolf. Wolf. We got the patrol, Georgia State Patrol chick. Who is she gonna scare off, brother? Wolf, you gonna have to take a few steps to walk over this carpet, sir.
you know what she could
I
do? She could frighten people at a wedding parlor.
what's that, brother Wolf? Are these the type of women that often have these kind of I would say these kind of horror story. Oh man, look at have these kind of horror stories. Are attracted to these simp kind of dudes? Are they the true predators? Like I think they're predators. But what say you?
Not knowing her particular story, it could be, brother. I mean, in law enforcement, you don't start. Here is where she is right now. She didn't start out that way. Now, I need some more information, just a little bit more before I can really size her up.
Are you talking about her caloric
Hey, you
intake?
can't size her up, Juan. You got a long way to
Hey,
go.
brother Juan, you're gonna need a calculator to do the caloric intake.
Oh my
Oh man.
God.
Let's go ahead and play a little bit more here, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Make sure you like, share, and
You
subscribe.
know, so you work with troopers all day. Yes, I did. Also in that phone call, he explained to me that he used to play football. He explained that he used to
She
play
looks
arena
like a
football.
football.
I
Maybe that's the attraction.
Blindsided. That
He
nigga
needs
blindsided.
something he can tackle. He needs something he can tackle. He needs
Oh,
something
you
he
know
can
what? That
tackle and
reminds
take
me of
down.
that movie on the right hand side.
Bruh, this is crazy to me, but let me keep playing. Lord, she's so big.